Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That one incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Micah Hyde defensively with the good coverage, and he breaks that one up.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is caught! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. His 12th touchdown of the year. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Wilson going to throw right away. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 35 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. 12. Wilson will throw again. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's going to have the Saints 1st down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance. But I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough. And they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Olave is the motion man. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bisons. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Bisons will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Good, good. 4 down, 4 down. Cut.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
23 yards on that pass play. First down, New Orleans.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Alert, alert, alert.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And the Bisons are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On second down, it's May. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. Third down, 3 to go. They'll try to get this one on the ground. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Chicago.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? how well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. I'll give on the ground. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. They'll send their tight end left. Throwing on 3rd down is May. That one taken in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Chicago. Haversick good with the extra point. And the Bisons will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Marquise Bell up to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Olave is the motion man. Here's Wilson. His pass taken in by Shaheed.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on...
And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. And the The Bisons will have great field position right around midfield.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
They'll go play action with May. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, here's May. This one complete to Jordan. They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Whoa! And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's May. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The tight end going in motion to the left. On 3rd and 2, it's May. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Ready, set. Let's go. Pass to the left. Pass to the left. Buffalo 18.
Now May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Bisons. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Russ. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Good job right there. Good job right there. Cut. Done.
On first down, Wilson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touch. Or rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu from the secondary on the stop. Throwing on second down, May. And that one incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Rattler. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's Rattler. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Bisons are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
7 Pirates. Go!
Here's May to throw it on first down. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he will score again. Touchdown, Chicago. That's touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. Drive will begin.
Punch left.
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. The tight end Moreau is in motion. From the gun, it's Wilson. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll run on first down with Kamara. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Play action. Now, Wilson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Look for signals. Green,
Here's Miller. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. Play action. It's Wilson. It is brought in the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints cut into the lead a little bit. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Off the play fake, here's May. The second down throw is incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
On third and long, here's May. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They're going. It's May. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Russ. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Saints first down.
Run it. Bring out.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. May going to look to throw. Going for it all. He's got it! And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Bison. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Haversick good with the extra point. And the Bisons will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Listen.
Allen in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
A big loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. The tight end Moreau is in motion. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's going to have a Saints 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
18.
Allen in motion. To throw again is Wilson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down. Throwing again, Wilson. A throw on the move is caught. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Wilson will throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They go play action now. Wilson. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
On third down, here's Wilson. A pass taken in by Miller.
Complete to Kendrick Miller. A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Here we go.
May now on 1st and 10. This one complete to Jordan. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
This is caught down that right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. May to throw again. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bison stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Touch 50.
On first down, Wilson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now whistles here and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Again, Wilson. And he's just throwing.
You got him?
There. Another ball intercepted.
Yeah, my game over with.
Picked up by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
Huh?
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own
Oh,
goal line,
shit.
you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And
Say
they'll
what?
move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
What is it?
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or
What's up, babe?
interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a
Not from
deep
down
play
here,
in the
no.
air to try to seize on some of that momentum.
You
So a great
screenshot of that,
example
John?
of it here.
To throw on first down is May. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on
You say you
this
did
one.
screenshot that, John?
Time has expired in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So it's a win.
That's one sweet. Yeah, that's one sweet. What'd you say, baby? Hold on, Dad. What you about to eat? You about to get some Valentine? Remember the super joint I was telling you about? The $50 I be getting? I'm trying to get rid of this shit. Man, they said it was just a fatal accident in Fort Washington. Yeah. That is sad.